Hey guys, welcome to Unmodded Gaming. I'm the Unmodded Gamer, and I realize it's been quite a while since I uploaded a video, but I'm back with Edge City, which is a city that I've built in City Skylines. And as you can see right now, there's still quite a lot of traffic on that road, so I'll see if I can do something about that. Maybe I can... Well, I'm saying it wrong actually. I've put in an extra highway ramp, which does not seem to be helping all that much. And I see that I'm getting a sewage problem here, so I'll just go into water and sewage and put in an additional water drain pipe. If I can... Yep, there's the other one. So I'll just put it down here and connect it up to my water system with this water pipe. What I will also do is I'll just go ahead and check if the electricity is everywhere and if we don't need, or if there are any links that I've built like there that we don't need anymore. And I think there are, but hang on. Are that notifications about... No, that's unemployment, not enough power. But anyway, I'll just go ahead and delete some of these empty buildings that will otherwise just stand there without anything being done. And as you can see, there's also a high demand for residential zones, so I'll take a look at that in a minute, but first I'll just get rid of this, all these electricity lines, because we do not need them anymore. And it seems to be stable. Let me just see what happens if I destroy this. Will that then come with no electricity? It doesn't look like it. So what I will do now is just remove those last few empty buildings. And once that's been done, I'll just go ahead and pop in another road somewhere. Maybe like over here. A one-way road like this through buildings, but I don't really mind because I will be putting down a few more buildings, or quite a few more, once I've done that. So I'll just put it down there and remove some more empty buildings that I do not want standing around. Because what I'm doing is, when I destroy those empty buildings, I now make sure that there are new companies that can come there in the place of the old ones. I'm also noticing that there's quite a few, or a couple. Hang on, let me just get out of this menu, but there are a couple places where the trash is piling up. So once I've taken down that empty building as well, I'll just put in some water pipes like this. This will do. And I'll see if I can do something about the garbage. And as you guys can see, there's no coverage over here whatsoever. So what I think I'll do is I'll just put in a small one-way road like this and back up again with let me just find it there. A garbage pile so that there's coverage over here as well. Good. So now I'll get rid of those two because they're really in the way. They're just in the way. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but before I did all that, we actually lost some people. Now we're getting a healthy population of 47 more people per week. And I've just gone from a busy town to a big town, which means that I've now access to leisure and tourism unique buildings, level 4 unique buildings, city planning policies. And I think that means that I can now get a heavy traffic ban, which, as you can see, I can. Ban heavy traffic on an area. Make sure there are optional routes available because businesses in the city need to send and to receive deliveries. No heavy transport vehicles allowed, does not affect highways. I can also get free public transport, oil industry specialization, and I've a bunch of new roads, along with new buildings, a tropical garden, a fire station, an oil power plant, which is always convenient to have, a hospital, and a police headquarters. So I think I'm gonna put some of that in, or try to at least. But before I do that, I'm going to go into the zoning or my districts, and I'm going to make a district-wide policy for Evergreen Heights over here with a heavy traffic ban. But before I do that, I'll just quickly check if there are any things that are gonna be influenced by that, which it looks like they are. 2 roads, which I think I'll make an exception for. So let me just go into Evergreen Heights, not like that, but like this, so that I can see where the zone is actually going. And then I can see that this district is overlapping quite a bit with this, so let me see the industry specializations. Maybe what I can do is I can just make this a little bit bigger, Willow Park a bit bigger, and then I can add in another district. And it's got kind of a weird shape to it, but there isn't really much I can do about it, I'm afraid. But what I will do is, I'll go into Evergreen Heights. No, not like that. And there's a fire in Evergreen Heights, by the way. So I'll just put in, or no, that is actually quite close to the fire station, never mind. So what I will do instead is I'll go into zoning, then their policies, if I can do that. Right, like here, or like this. And then I'll go to policies, right in here. I'm an idiot, I didn't see that. And I'll say where is it? Maybe in city planning. Here, heavy traffic ban. So no heavy traffic in Evergreen Heights, which I do to prevent big like trucks and such from going through here, congesting the traffic on their way to there. I also see that there are a lot of empty buildings, which I'll get rid of. And maybe I haven't done it right, but just in case, I'll make Hamilton districts right here a little smaller at the cost of, or at the gain, I should say, of Evergreen Heights. So that in that street, which I showed you earlier, where there's like shops and such, but only in that street there's no heavy traffic ban. And I'll also make even more space for people to live, as that demand is high once again. And maybe I can build it out like like this. So with a one-way street up to there, and another one-way street so that if people, or so that people have another way of crossing down the other way. And then I'll just make this and make another city district, or district, because we do not want any heavy traffic going from right in here to there, crossing the street in the process. And I see there's another building on fire with no fire coverage at all. So I'll just put in a fire station real quick down here, so that that fire can be extinguished. And I've already done the zoning for that, I see, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. And preferably I'd build something like this, more maybe like down here or something, but there isn't really much room for that. And what's the point of doing that, because I want to cover this, not anything else at the moment. There's also a growing demand for water. Oh, right. Let me see here. I also missed the tweets. Oh, right. Okay. Those were just some compliments, I suppose. And then we have another abandoned building, so I'll just say, like, down with that. Right. Even more demand for water. Why is that? It is really not covered. Well, alright. Anyway, I think that's it for this episode. Maybe a little short, but there isn't really much else to do for this episode. So I'll say thanks for watching, subscribe for more, and stay unmodded.